This week on Now Here with Chris and Kell.
So, I mean, we'll look for it somewhere else. I definitely want to try it naked, raw.
On the road again.
Yep.
And where are we heading today?
Going to Florida.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Georgia. Hello, St. Augustine.
With 180 miles ahead of us, we settled into an uneventful drive and arrived at our harvest host, which happened to be a golf course about 4 hours later.
All right, car is parked, RV is parked, tip outs are out. Nice little spot for some shade here in St. Augustine, Florida. We're at a golf course. Pretty great little setup. I'm gonna go grab some lunch at the golf course's restaurant. That's kind of a thank you for letting us stay here. This is a great little spot. We've got a garbage can if we need it, which is often a problem. And then I think tonight we're gonna go explore. One thing I wanna try while we're here in Florida is Gator Tail.
Now that my workday is done, we both head out for dinner with one thing in mind, Gator Tail.
Yep, we're here at Fish Camp. This is where we're gonna try alligator tail for the first time.
Nice.
I have no idea what to expect.
In addition to the restaurant, this place had not one but two full-service bars.
There it is. That's a little mundane. I was expecting it to be all like weird. Weren't you?
Yeah, it just looks like fried food.
Yeah, like clam strips. And then we got fish bread also, in case the alligator sucks. I'm getting major clam strip vibes, but they're really good clam strips. The flavor is all in the sauce and the breading. And I think that the alligator itself is pretty mellow.
Okay.
Otherwise. I really like it. Like, really like it. Because I love clam strips.
It's not as chewy or dry as I thought it was going to be. You could be like, that's chicken. And I would probably be like, it's a weird chicken.
Alligator good. I don't know why I want to eat alligator for the first time in like a dingy barbed wire and sheet metal shack. Yeah, like dark and drippy. That just seems like where you should eat alligator. This place was so elegant.
Yeah, it was. It's too nice.
Yeah. You should go have real gator tail. Some place that you're afraid to get gator tail disease, whatever that is. I don't want it, but this was good. I would order it again for sure. I dragged Kelly to Publix because now that we've tried alligator, they sell it here. They sell alligator meat.
Oh,
and I want to be able to cook it and try it like, just like,
Are you?
well, I just want to try a chunk of alligator meat cooked with salt and pepper and see what it really tastes like. Well, damn, they don't have it here.
Hi. Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll look for it somewhere else. I definitely want to try it naked, raw, salt and pepper.
So let's rewind a hot minute and explain why we chose St. Augustine. Back when we were floating around on our sailboat in Mexico, we met this kick-ass couple along the Baja and then again in La Paz. They're from the west coast of the United States. They also started an epic road trip across the US, but they got a head start. So now that we're both on the same side again, we decided to drive down to see them. Anyway, the next morning we got up and had the pleasure of Laura as our tour guide. She and her husband had been house sitting in St. Augustine for a while, so they knew exactly what to do and where to go. First stop, the fort. The fort offers self-guided tours with a map, and we kind of just wandered around checking out all the interior exhibits at our own leisurely pace. Now for some history. This is the oldest masonry fort in the continental US. Castillo de San Marcos was constructed between 1672 and 1695. Its walls are made of coquina, a local limestone formed from crushed shells, which absorbs cannon fire rather than shattering, making the fort highly resilient. The number of soldiers at the St. Augustine fort varied greatly over time, but during the 1702 siege, about 1,500 soldiers and civilians were housed inside the fort.
Can you go through there? There's even a rail.
What if I get stuck?
I don't think it's ADA compliant. Huh.
Come out on the other side.
Nah, we didn't.
It would really suck.
This is the sauna.
An earthquake right now.
Oh, we got the dome. It's the strongest structure you can get.
It's lasted this long.
Exactly. Dude, this is hot.
It is hot. Let's get out of here.
Let's follow this bud again. This is the powder room where they kept the powder. Is this the armory? Is that what we're led to believe? Sweet freedom.
But it wasn't freedom for all. After the Civil War and the Apache Wars, numerous Native American men, women, and children were incarcerated at the fort, which at the time was known as Fort Marion. Once inside, the layout is sort of maze-like, so here's a fun visual to help get oriented. It's very Game of Thronesy. Alright, we're coming up on the dangerous part. Hang on to your hat, Harry. On the top of the fort was, of course, an unobstructed 360-degree view of the land. After our tour was over, our friends had Chef Chris over to prepare a fantastic seafood feast. The next day, we got up and tried to find a beach. We found one, and Chris got his toes wet.
How's the water? Is it warm?
Well, that was uneventful. Next up on our tour,
We're gonna go to the Lighthouse. Check it out.
Yeah.
On our tour of St. Augustine, Florida. Kelly, I see a lighthouse through the trees. I mean, it's not that hard to miss. You didn't notice it until I pointed it out.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
first we had to read up on what we were getting ourselves into.
Are you ready for this? It's like 219 steps.
There were multiple sections broken up by landings, with fun facts to read, so you could easily play off the fact that you were stopping for educational purposes and not from physical defeat. Some stories were more wholesome than others.
They talked about someone dropped him off the light tower, but they hooked a parachute to it.
How you doing, boss? Nice shorts. You can see right up those babies. Yeah.
What?
Is this the top?
Nope.
What? Whew, almost there. We did it! We made it to the top. From this viewing deck, you can see 35 miles out in any direction.
We did it, Kelly.
We've done it.
We're at the top. Actually, we're not. Look, we didn't make it to the top. This is BS.
Oh, that's really cool.
It was so cool we tried to climb up it, but turned out to be a no-go zone. Instead, we observed the light mechanism and then headed back down. After making our landing, we explored the rest of the grounds, which contains several outbuildings with themed exhibits and some required interaction.
Oh, this one's by far the most difficult, and yet not very hard.
We even started a friendly game of cornhole.
We're gonna throw at the manatees. Look at those happy manatees.
Oh, the lab to test all the findings and artifacts was pretty cool. However, some of us were less than impressed.
I would say overall this museum, the Lighthouse Museum, I would say give it a pass. I don't think it was worth $15 per person, but that's me. I'm not a big museum guy, so maybe that's part of the problem. The coolest part about this is the hike that you get to do, like through all the forests and stuff. And you've got to be able to find that around here for free at some form, right?
I don't know if that's true, but you know what we did find for free? A tour and tasting at St. Augustine Distillery. Here's all the char levels.
Yep.
We learned about that at Buffalo.
No, I didn't. I already knew. Because I've made bourbon before, Kelly. It leaked out of the cask, but whatever. No big deal. It smells amazingly good in here.
There were 3 different pit stops on the tour for tasting. We enjoyed all of them happily.
I just asked Kelly if we should try more alcohol, and like shockingly, she said yes.
Imagine that.
After tasting, we headed back home to the RV to pack up for our next stop tomorrow, further south. This morning, we are leaving St. Augustine and heading towards Cocoa Beach.
That's in Florida. It's hot in Florida, if you didn't know, and we're at the tail end of hurricane season, so it's extra muggy too.
Yep.
Hey, is there a place to park around here? Jesus, look how long they go.
This is ridiculous.
They must have got the bulk discount.
Seriously. We're almost there.
We are.
After a few hours of driving, we arrived at our harvest host for the next few days, which was a parking lot in the American Space Museum in Titusville, Florida.
88.2 inside. 0.3. Where are we now, babe?
We are in Titusville, which is just outside Cocoa Beach.
By about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
What is right by Cocoa Beach?
A launch station.
Cape Canaveral, Florida, where the NASA launch station is. Is there a launch scheduled for while we're here?
There is. There's one scheduled for tomorrow.
We should check it out. I've always wanted to see a rocket launch.
Little did we know, what would be wishful thinking, the launches get rescheduled all the time here due to the weather, so we'll be lucky if we catch one during our short stay. Anyway, we're heading over to Cocoa Beach to meet some friends for dinner, but this isn't just any dinner. Chris is going to attempt a 6-pound eating challenge at Low and Slow Barbecue. And who are these friends? Brooke and Gary from Sailing One Life. We have a similar story and have been following their journey since the very beginning. If you want to see more sailing adventures, be sure to check them out after this episode.
6 pounds is a lot.
It is a lot.
That is the upper end of my range.
Alright, yep, this is it. That is huge!
It's so huge. It looks so good though. I got that's
Oh my gosh.
That's you.
That is
You tell me when you start, I'll start my timer.
Okay, well,
way
let's
bigger
get
than
settled
I
in
thought.
here.
Okay. What Chris has here is 2.5 pounds of juicy barbecue pork, 12 ounces of white barbecue sauce, 1 pint of coleslaw, 9 slices of American cheese, red onions, and pickles, all served on a thick 1-pound bun. Alright, 3, 2, 1, fill it.
That's delicious.
It looks delicious.
I love white barbecue sauce.
He only has 45 minutes to finish this bad boy. Will he make it? Will he survive?
This bread's gonna go down real hard.
Okay. Where are you at capacity-wise?
90%, but like just the swallowing of the bread.
We were all cheering him on, but that bun was just too dense and no match for our positive reinforcement.
The final countdown.
Now that you've formed it into a dong shape,
I
it should
know.
go down a lot quicker.
Chris even broke down and tried dunking it in water. We're really calling this. Come on, you can do it. Feel like 6 more bites.
Put it in your mouth, Chris. Don't give up.
We've got 2 minutes left.
It's gonna be a rupture.
Just pull off tiny pieces and
Pull
swallow.
off. Yeah, we got this.
Dude, swallowing's the hardest part. Can I like baby bird it? Just like,
Yes, do whatever you need.
Do whatever it takes.
Does it have to be?
I'm done.
Come on. Slather it in sauce.
Most impressive failure I've seen in a while.
Oh.
Nice effort, Chris.
Yeah. Good job, Chris.
You didn't throw up in the bushes, so that's good.
With a full pork belly, we headed over to Brooke and Gary's for a nightcap. And to check Brooke's blood sugar because she has a different kind of belly. And in real time, in case you're wondering, they now have a healthy baby boy. Aww. The beauty of the Harvest Host program is that you get to stay for free in interesting places you might not have known about, in exchange for an experience that you do pay for. Sometimes it's a beer at a pub or a bottle of wine at a vineyard. This time, it's a museum tour. Now, let the tour begin.
And these ladies were trained just like the men were to become astronauts. And after every single mission, they would add a plaque to it so you could follow along in chronological order. So once they connect, they're going to transfer everything they picked up off the moon. There was no toilets on space, so they had this thing called a defecation bag. See how the windows are triangle like this?
The American Space Museum in Titusville, Florida, has artifacts donated by individuals, astronauts, space workers, NASA, and independent contractors. Before the tour ended, we also got to experience a launch simulation, so that was pretty neat.
During the launch, recorders below countdown indicator 80s. The sequencer was cleaned and repaired and still operates very well. Runs from central control for the duration of the missile flight.
After that riveting event, we decided to go towards where all the action actually happens, Cape Canaveral, but
$80 a person, plus parking.
I have looked up some reviews, and there's lots of people that say it's awesome, and there's lots of people that say it's super boring, which would be a $200 day for us. Our funds are limited. We should
yes, since our funds are limited, let's go get some Gator Tail at a biker bar instead.
Look at those guys.
Authentic.
I'm going to be a fish out of water with lots of thighs showing.
Yep. We felt a little out of place. Good thing it's daylight.
Now this is a place that looks like you should have Gator Tail. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, Kelly, this is great. It's all open air. They have fan boat rides here, live music on the stage. Right there, baby. This is my type of place. Very happy to be here, Kelly. I'm very happy to be here. I got really excited. I'm ready to eat. Oh, that's hot. This must be gator. Where's the catfish? Oh, that's catfish. You can tell because of the skin. Give the gator a go. Gator and tartar sauce, ma'am. I love gator. I love the preparation. If you love clam strips, you will love gator.
Now, I'm curious what these frog legs are all about.
Just mean like your face has kind of got that like concerned little kid look, like you ate something you're not sure about.
That's accurate.
Yeah. Like if you took a chicken wing and poured oyster liquor on top of it as a breading binder. Because the meat itself tastes like chicken to me.
There is, but also when you look at it, it looks like
I've got
oyster, the veins.
It's quite a unique and pretty tasty experience.
Come on down.
Pretty good. Well, that place was pretty great.
Yeah.
I learned something. I enjoy clam strips. It's one of my favorite things to have when I'm on the Oregon coast. But gator's better.
Gator's where it's at.
Gator is better, man.
The following morning, it was time to say goodbye to Florida, but not without seeing a launch. Yes, today was our lucky day, and there was one right on schedule that we'd be able to see from the park.
So we're at Spaceview Park in Titusville, Florida.
And this is me in the background on a very important work call.
And this is supposedly a great spot to watch.
And there's actually a launch supposed to happen in about 5 minutes.
Oh, excuse me, Chris. Am I being too loud in my meeting while you're making your video?
So,
We're in Titusville, Florida at Spacewalk Park, and this is supposedly a great spot to watch a Starlink launch, which is supposed to happen in about 15 minutes. I'm excited. Cool. Those chemtrails, man. Okay, man, that was pretty cool. Worth it. Pretty neat.
Well, that's it for this week. If you like what you see and you want to keep following along, become a subscriber or join our crew on Patreon.
Well, you may, stupid thing. Oh my god. Look, there's snow on all the casks, which is weird because we're indoors in Florida. I have a friend named Derek. How about that? The spaceman grabbed my rumpus and his child watched.
Weird. Poor child.
There's a naked frog leg for ya. Look at those veins.